Morning, guys. Okay, I took two trades this morning so far. I am currently in this Bristol Myers trade. I took it off this trend right here. Basically broke this trend to the downside. It popped, started pulling back. I noticed it respecting this trend, this little uptrend here. So I'm currently in it right now. I don't have huge size. I just took 100 shares. Nothing big on this one. Just trying to scalp it. But today's morning trade was off of AJ list that I liked it as well. AMAG, nice little scalp off of Friday's high. I'll show you that one. I'll come back to this one real quick. AMAG, I pretty much took this one off this bounce right here. I saw the consolidate. Sorry. That'll tell me how that's doing. So with this one right here, pulled, consolidated, was holding Friday's high. So I took a couple shares on this one, bounced it right into the trend. Couldn't break VWAP, was struggling at the downtrend. I killed the position. So that was my little scalp this morning. And now, like I said, I'm currently in Bristol Myers right now, BMY. Only two trades so far, nothing exciting. I did not make huge profits today, I can tell you that. Straightforward, enough to say I'm okay with the profits. No need to force anything. I'm not trying to overtrade. So right now I'm watching this one here. If it does take this low out, I will be completely out of it. What I wanted to see if this consolidates to the sides, hopefully we can take this trend and get a push on it, is what I'm trying to see happen. If not, if it gets rejected here, I probably get out. So I'm already ready to get out on this one. I won't give it much room on the shares. I don't have a bad entry either. My entry is 45.95, so not a bad entry. I'm just going to keep tight stops because, like I said, I'm not seeing any volume to bring this in to bounce it. So I'm not even going to give it towards that low over the day. I'm just going to keep it tight. And that's what I'm watching. So as you can see, this is to me a bear flag setting up, and this is why I am going to go ahead and kill this one. But I can give it slow. So the level I'm going to watch on this one, which it seems like it's going to break it, is, let's mark it at 45.89 level, and that's what I'm watching. So again, nothing really. I think today's my best trade today so far was that AMAG scalp to the upside. I was trying to see if I can scalp something on this one on the bounce. So we'll see what happens if it can get going. Just watch this one tightly. I think if it pops that low, it can get a nice little pull back towards that 44 area, 44.86, somewhere around there is where I'll probably seeing it going to. So I'm not going to give it a whole point to the downside. Not happening. Let's see. And that would be my only two trades for the day. So if this does break down and fail, I'll be 1 for 1. Is okay. Green on the day still. And I'll just walk away with that. And I think this is going to actually collapse. So freaking tired. Especially with that bear flag, clear bear flag breakdown. So typically this would normally pull, which it seems like it's going to happen. I don't look like I'm going to get a trend break, and this is happening. I was testing that 45.89 spot. There it goes. Completely. Come on, see. Hey guys. So 1 for 1 on the day. I was just popping in to see what was going to happen with this one, and this is why I said typically I get out. As you can see, the bear flag, and then this is a confirmation that this will pull a little bit more. And I don't want to give it too much room. I respect that, and I probably will be it. See what happens. Not a big day of trading to me. It was just nothing exciting on my end. AJ them did pretty good trades. They had a few CNCE, ERI, work. He nailed the work one. Nerve, NERV, just to name a few. Let's see something. So like I was saying, but really nothing. And this is, as you can see, it's playing out. So this is why I killed the trade. Another reason why I just took 100 shares, because I wasn't feeling comfortable with the bounce. The one that I wish I would have count was when it actually broke here, got nice little pop, could have scaled out. But again, if it breaks this trend, I can probably try to scalp it again, see if I can get a bounce. But it's, to me, it's not, I don't have that much upside is what I'm looking for to make it worth even getting a started bounce. So 45, let me see, 45.81. We break this trend, or we bounce to 45.92. It's not worth it. Is where I'm seeing my first profit taking position. Where when I was taking it here, I was seeing a 50-cent move. That's the reason why I was taking it on insurance. I was trying to book $50, but it didn't work. Now it's like a 20-cent scalp if I try to take it off this counter trend. So not worth it for me on that one. Really not seeing anything else really. Let's go look at the, hold on. Nothing. So like the chip sectors and stuff that I'm looking at, it's the shorts on those. Hop in that I'm excited about. So I'll watch this. If I do it again, do 100 shares. Let's see what happens. Okay, baby, I'll be upstairs. Give me 5 minutes. So what I would want to see is if it can pop this trend, which is doing now. So what I would do, if I take it, stay over there, I'm doing something upstairs now, or I'm going to turn it off. I'm not playing. So again, see how it popped right into the trend. What you typically would want to see is a trend break. Sky M2. Hey, go to your room, please. Okay, don't worry about it. So here's the trend break right here. Sorry about that, my little kids. So if I do take it, what I'll do is probably, I'm gonna choke the heck out of this one if I'm gonna take it. All right, so if I do take it here, I'll give it probably a 5-cent risk. Can I give it a 5-cent? Already pulled before I even pull the trigger. See, the issue is this is why I don't want to take this one. If I take it here, I'm looking at a 45.94 bounce, which makes absolutely no sense to me for me to try to take that, because resistance is just above his head. As you can see, this is what I'm looking. For me to push higher, I got to take out this level, which is where it got rejected at. That's why I was watching to see if we can hold it. If we can hold it, I was trying to bounce it back up. But on this one, we couldn't even get that to go. So that's the reason why I'm backing off on it. And as you can see, it's a good thing I did back off. And I don't need this anymore. So that's what I'm looking for. So again, why didn't I take it, and why was I not ready to pull the trigger? Look at this. So remember what I told you, support is to become resistance. This is a prime example. You broke that level, it tried to pop right into it, and you had the downtrend. So all this was, to me, in effect, reason why I didn't pull the trigger on that one. So again, if I take it here, you have to just manage trade. So basically what I would say to myself, I take it here, I'm basically saying I will risk about 11 bucks in order to take this trade and bounce it. But it still haven't shown me that it needs a break because it can't even come out of this downtrend. So that's the reason why I haven't took that. Other than that, guys, like I said, 2 trades, 1 for 1. Nothing big on profits. When I say nothing big, I'm literally talking about I'm walking away with $200. That's basically it. So nothing big at all. Not trying to force anything. So if I take something on this one, I'm trying to see what will happen. I want to try to scalp it, but the issue with it is just not giving me a clear bounce. What is it? Only down about 2 points. Okay. So pretty much nothing. Again, this is why I respect everything on my charts. Reject it, pull. Told you why I was hesitant about taking this long, and keeps you out of trouble. This is why I'm extremely visual on how I trade. This is a prime example. Nothing, still nothing on the bounce. All right, so I wanted to take this one, but this is still pulling. Like I said, it has probably room towards. Let's mark this real quick. So I do have other charts in front of me where I'm looking at other time frames. It's basically what I'm looking at. Like, yeah, this can probably pull. Spot right. 4507. So basically, not worth it. This is the next spot. I would basically say if this continue to pull, it's probably pulling right into this 4507. It's gonna start finding support around that area. So what I'm gonna do is probably just go ahead and set alerts on these areas. If we do come into it, for me to get an alert notification, I'll come back and revisit this. But these are the levels I'll be looking at, and we're coming right into some support on it. So 4507. If it breaks this trend, then we can probably get a nice little pop. First spot will probably be right into that 4588, which is still not enough. So basically what I'm saying, I'm risking 50 cents almost to make 8 cents. So that trade is not worth it to me. So I'll back off until I can get the trade where it's worth it and in my favor. And as you can see, this is still pulling. So could I take it short? Yes, but it's been down so much, and what I don't want to do is jump in it because it's been down so much and then it does pop on me. So reason why I'm not jumping in on the short side. But it is still coming down. That's the reason why I feel as if it's still coming down. I think that's the area it's going to. And there's no need for me to chase that short. Let's go look at the other trade I took this morning. Let me pull that one up real quick. Those charts. Right. This one. So AMAG, so perfect. AMAG still pulling as well.
Sorry,
yeah, nothing.
Up here.
Nothing. Work is still pulling.
Blog post.
So yeah, guys, let me set the alert on this one. First spot. See if it does pull here. If it does pull here, I'll watch it. See it. They give us all the way of pull. 7. 70. It's my risk. Let's hit risk. See something. Pull back. Start seeing if we can hold here. You know what? I'll give it one shot here. Still, the risk reward is sucks. I'm gonna choke the hell out of this in order to get this to work for me. So 57 is it. Pull some. Still gonna pull. Okay. So what I was wanting to see was it come back, hold this trend, but it's not holding it, so it's telling me to come down some more. And that's what I was looking on it. So I do have, as you can see, let me make sure that you guys can see it. Not, I'll zoom in some. It's right behind. That's why you guys can't see it. So this is where I have my alert set. If it does come down here and break it, I want to get alert to see if we can start getting a trend break or something on it. So these are the levels I'll be looking at: 45, 45.07, 45.86, and 45. But right now, currently is holding this uptrend. It hasn't took out the recent lows, which is 45.60, but I don't want to choke it like this. Then I do want to start seeing some type of buying coming in. I'm still not getting that, so until I start seeing it, I won't take it. So that's what I'll be looking on this one. Other than that, guys, is pretty much it for me. The reason why I'm looking at this one, what I'm going to try to do with it, and if I do bounce it, like I said, the first level is going to be about that 45.78. I'm pretty sure if this continue to pull, that level will change as it's pulling.
Senior U.S. official.
Let's go auto.
Says U.S. building coalition with allies.
Extension is just not there. 69. All right, you know what? Let's do this. I'm going to take a 10-cent risk on this. If I'm wrong, I got my stops. Buy position. 10-cent risk. If I'm wrong, I know where it's going. I won't touch it anymore until it gets to those levels. But I'll choke this one. Let's see what happens here, guys. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We'll cut it. I'm right, I'm right. And it looks like I'm going to get stopped out. This is going to mess up my win percentage today. No! You better not. Better not. About to pull. Sure had a there's some. Come on, baby. You know you want to bounce for daddy. Come on, baby. Fuck. I'm only down a. Typically, you get a better bounce, and this is what I'm watching. Can't even break out of this little short little trend here. It's crazy. This is gonna pull on me. I'll show you what I'm looking at, guys. This is what I was looking for. Oh, there goes. So I am currently down $6. And you guys, what I was saying, this is what I was looking at. I was trying to see if we can break that little trend there, see if we can get it, but we can't. If we can get it here, down $4. So that's what I'm looking for, but we'll see. And this is basically how I trade. So even with tight stops, as you can see, I take tight stops depending on the range of the stock I was trading to determine how, the size I take. With this one, since this has just been tanking and I'm trying to fish for a bottom, is the reason why I'm taking smaller size to see if I get a bounce on it. Let's see if we can get it down $6 still. And the spreads aren't $7. They're trying to hold it here. Still cannot break it. Now $9. $5, $6. So nothing to panic about. Down $4. Down $2. Up $1. Now let's see if we can get this to start curling and go in our favor. There we go. The first spot we have to break is 45.81, that area, and then I think we can start getting what we want out of this one. There goes 75. At 45.82, about what we want. And then we might be able to get 45.91. Travel. I don't know, Trav. Looks. Right. Yeah. So nothing big. All right. So starting to move. Again, I need that 45.83 spot to break, and then we can start seeing if we can curl it. But I don't think I'm getting it. I am green on it. So no, it's just 100. Not big. See, we broke this trend. We need that 45.80 break. We can remove that. Actually starting to test those levels. Let's see if we can get it. So let's watch 45.79. I don't think we're going to get it. Come on, baby. Come on. So pulling back. So typically what I say is don't let a green trade go red, but in this case I just want to see what would happen. I might buy a little bit more time with this one to see if I can get the bounce. Still green on it, not by much. So let's watch this, see if we can pull back into this trend. If that holds, that can probably be a good sign that we might get a continuation. If it breaks, I think we go back low again. So now I'm even on the trade off that pull, up $2. Not much. But if this does get going and we start taking out those levels I'm calling out, we can easily push back up to 46.32 area. Easily. But you got to get this curl to start showing itself. Some kind of basing happening. So far so good. Bottom pretty much held up. We're getting the bounce we're looking for. Come on. Might not get it. Would have got a better bounce by now. And again, as you can see, that 45.70, it was 45.78, 45.80. Those was the levels I calling out. It's starting to squeeze down on us. So if we don't get those levels to pop, what happens is we end up pulling. We're not getting the strength to take out that level that I wanted to take out, and that's the issue. So typically, if I had size, I would have took majority of my position right into this position. But since it's such a small size, I can give it some room. It's not going to affect my profits from, what was that, AMAG. So I'm just trying to be patient with this one. So it is getting squeezed towards this downside. We need that 45.77 now. As you see, the levels is kind of decreasing. I need that 45.79. They just upped it a little bit. Pop it. Push on this. Go. It's trying, guys. It's trying.
To the high.
45.79.
Now recode.
Come on, pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. $45.80 now, so they're trying to buffer it a little bit for us. Let's see if we can take out 45.80. Nice little pop going to this 45.88. And then might move stops up on it. See if we can go 45.80. Let's pop it. Come on. Now, if we can take this part out right here, I think we'll get the curl that we want on this 45.91. But 45.88 will probably be around here. See if we can get to that first. Oh, so we're starting to get the curl that we're looking for. I don't know, Trav. It's happening. So, typically what you can do now is take profits or trim your profits. Remember, this is a counter trend, so you don't want to get caught in any nasty pull. So you want to start locking profits on this one. So what I would do now is I'm going to move my trailing stop up on this one. So I'll probably put a 20-cent trailing stop on it. So now I can't do anything on it. Typically, I'll just let it run. So if my trailing stop get hit, it gets hit. It's a small size. I'll just let it work. And then I just watch it. So if I do want to go look at other trades, so I just started using trailing stop, which hasn't been bad for me lately. It's been working. But since it's such a small size, I don't want to just scale out just yet. I'll just let my trailing stop. If it gets triggered, it gets triggered. At least I'll be green on the trade now. Come on. So 45.82. We would need to hold that level 45.82. We can hold 45.82. We should try to get another nice little push right into that probably 46.02 level if we can hold it. Once we break 45.87, we'll probably go to 46, but we'll see. So having some issues right here, right into the resistance, getting pulled back. Got to pop this level here, and what you should be looking for is right here, just 45.90ish, 91. All right, once you pop that, you should start getting a nice little curl. I think we start pushing. Still having issues here.
HJLI,
still okay. 45.83, just a little tight. Still, I think. Oh. And then I'll let you guys know once my trailing stop get hit. But as of right now, it's just popping. So tired. Ugh. So as you guys can see why I was saying that's a spot. It actually popped right into the spot I told you guys it was going to go to, and I'll show you that. You guys can see it. See it? Look where it got rejected at. Look at that. So that's why I was looking at that spot for the first spot to pull into. And then if it got rejected, I already knew it was going to get a pullback. And on that pullback, 45.82, you would want to see that level hold. If not, you're going to go back and retest this trend. Trend break, you get the sell off because that would be a bear flag forming. So this is the levels. This is how I will be looking at this and how I'm trying to trade it in my head. What I'm looking for. So watch that 45.82 snaps, pull right into this trend. So far, it's trying to hold it. So now that this is pretty much popped and moved, I am now 2 for 1. I lost one on this trade and I won one on this trade, and I am currently green on this trade, which is a positive. So now that, so I don't take a hit on it, what I did was put my trailing stop to where it'll keep me green on the trade, and it'll cover up for my losses that I lost earlier in the morning. Then I'll just let it play out. But so far, like I told you guys, that 45.82 level is holding up pretty nice. I'm starting to get a flag. Flag is forming. Pop this flag, you break 45.91. I think we get the push that we're looking for. Next spot, once we break 45.91, just to be on the safe side, I'll probably look for that 45.93 break, and then I can probably try to push that right into at 45, let's say 46.04, and then a 46.24, somewhere around. That's how I'll probably trade that. So far, so good. Solid uptrend so far. Come on, pop it. Mm-hmm. That's what you want right there. There you go. Let's take that to 45.93. Pop that 45.93. Hold above that. Then we can start considering that. Just looking, see what I 45.93. Let's first break that and get above that level. Hold above it, and then we can start looking towards that 46.24 area. Getting rejected, getting the pullback. See what do we need to hold? 45.85. 45.85, we cool. 45.85 holds. If it breaks, then you pull back into this trend. You need that trend to break. I mean, that trend to hold for more upside. Let's watch 45.85 first. There goes a snap. This is why you should always have a trailing stop. Still in the trade so far. I haven't hit my trailing stop. I'm watching it off to the side right here. This name was better. What's the name? Mm-mm. 45.91. If I think we're gonna retest this trend, then we go from there. Ugh. Come on, what are you gonna do? This will be my last trade, guys. I probably will be done for the day. Don't need to over trade. I'm just trying to see what happens. Essentially, guys, I know I got Trav in here. I don't know who else I have in here. I had a couple other people that are gone now. It seems like I'm not looking at my Facebook stream, so is it on this one? But yeah, I'm not on my Facebook stream, so I don't know if anybody's watching it, and I don't have my restream on, so I can see that chat. But so far, it seems like we're getting a good continuation push to the upside. Look like we nailed the bottom today on this one, and we just need to let that work. Okay, so far, Bristol Myers looking good. Looking good.
Asked if the U.S. will send ships. The senior U.S. State Department official said the U.S.
There we go. Keep moving that trailing stop up. Looking good. What's wrong? Oh, you probably got that's in his teeth. All right, sorry about that. I was talking to my son. All right, guys. There goes. We're testing that 46 level. Pop that. We have room into 46.26. I think right around there is what we'll be looking for at this point. So far so good. Coming off the bottom, awesome. As you guys can see, just a nice relaxed trade from here. Once you got in, pretty much nailed it. Had our stops in place, held up nice now. Now just let it work. I'm literally not doing anything because I have a trailing stop. Again, guys, the trailing stop, never used it. I actually just started using it last week, and for some odd reason, unless I'm scaling out, but as you guys know, I didn't have enough size to be scaling out, so I just threw a trailing stop on it. And listen, the trailing stop works. What has been working well for me, I haven't been complaining. And once I start scaling out and I have like a my quarter size left, I throw a trailing stop on it and then just let it max out whatever it can get on it for me. We hit the 46.01. We're actually holding that. If it does start pulling back, the level we might want to see hold if it pulls back is 45.90 at this point. So this right here, yeah, basically if it does pull back, pull right back into this 45.90. If not, it'll pull into this trend, find support and bounce. That's how you can start looking at it. I won't start moving this around just yet. I think that's where we'll pull back into if we do pull. So I'll leave it where it is. And guys, I did this live in front of you guys, nothing hitting. I told you guys why I was getting into my risk, how I was viewing it. And this is basically trading to me. As long as you can do this day in and day out, manage the downside risk, just like I did on this one, you should be fine. Still a 45.90 pullback. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a 15-cent pullback now, just to tighten it up. So I'm giving it a 15-cent pull. Just to choke it a little bit. This is exactly why I was seeing it going into some strong resistance here. So I want to tighten up my stops just to be on the safe side. Give it too much downside. Because this is a counter trend. So anytime you're doing a counter trend, you want to take your profits along the way. You're not trading with the trend. So if you look at it, today's trend was to the downside. I'm trading it. As you guys can see, this is down a lot. 49 Friday was high, and today's low is 45.57. So you're looking about just about 4-point difference, almost 2 points. I mean 5 points. So with that being said, I don't want to trade against the trend. But the overall trend, looking at the bigger time frame, was an uptrend. Sorry about that. Zoom back in. There goes almost pull right into that 45.90. Like I told you guys, watch the pullback. This is why I had tighter stops. Let's see if I'm going to get stopped out. Not yet. So there's your 40.90 pullback. Like I was telling you guys, I felt as if we're going to get that 40.90 pullback. If so, and it breaks this trend, I think we get a nice little sell off, probably right into this 45.81. If it holds, we get another flag and bounce more to the upside towards that 46.20 level. Breaks, I think it's at 45.
U.S., Saudi Arabia, UAE. U.S. concern over escalating tensions.
And then once I get stopped out, if I do get stopped out on this one, this will be it for me on the day.
Peace and security in Yemen and
Let's see what happens. Hey guys, seeing
Saudi Arabia,
why I chart the way I chart, the spots I look for. So far, so good. 45.90 held up. So gave it enough room to, if it did pull back, it wouldn't get stopped out. So still looking good. And if you guys see the flag, you guys didn't see it, but when I mentioned the flag earlier, this was what I was talking about. Anytime you pull back, pop the flag, you get another push. Once you pop this top, we should get the 46.20 is what I'm looking for. There it goes. It's actually happening. So that's what I was looking for when I mentioned flag. If you guys didn't see it on the pullback, go to flag and then the other thing I like about the trail stop, like I literally don't have to be here. I just want to make sure no one asking me a question is the reason why I'm sitting here. But other than that, if I wasn't live right now, I literally would have probably walked away and just let my trailer stop work this trade out. I think we're going to go right into that 46.20 spot now. I'm looking for. Hey Trav, you will be getting a call from me because you doubted me on this trade, Trav. So I'm gonna call you. This is why we felt that rejection. It just started to move it up, notch it up. We're testing this level, we're breaking it. Once we break it, this is why I'm calling the 46.20 spot. This is what I'm looking for. See, we can walk it up 46.20. So just off a fun scalp trade, stress free, small size. It's not big money. It's just 50 bucks. Whatever. But if it continues to go, then 50 bucks can turn to 100. And I'm literally not doing anything. I'm just sitting here just waiting. Actually, I'm just waiting for my trailer stop to get triggered so I can shut down, to be honest with you. Just double. double top. Couldn't break it. They get another pullback. So if we do pull back, we want to see 45.97 hold. 45.97 hold, we should get a continuation to, or even this 46.0. Resistance, support can't hold, then you pull back 45.96.97. Can't hold that. Test the trend. Trend breaks. We go back to 45.91. Go on to the downside. But I'm pretty sure if it goes that low, I'll probably get stopped out because of my trailing stop. So this line right here, I can care less for it, but I've realized ever since I added on my trip, this is VWAP. A lot of traders watch this, so I've started watching this one. It's just me, just there. I want to see how I was going to react, like right now, testing VWAP. So a lot of traders watch that. I want to see how it respects it. And so far, it's just blowing right through it. But this is why I go off my levels. 45.22, I think it is. So this is why I trade the way I trade. This is what I'm looking. But a lot of people look at the VWAP. I'm just starting to learn and look at it and pay attention and see how it reacts. I think it works more with small cap, better with small caps. 46.22. Break 46.22. We should taste this trend and get another push to the up. But on the pullback, it is holding up. Nope, it's not even. See, it's not even really respecting it to me. So it's but 46.22, 46.24 is the spot I'm looking for. Now we get above 46.24. I think we get another push to the up. That's pretty much it. Let's see if I get stopped out here. So if we pull back, you're looking for a 45.98 support or that uptrend, whichever comes first. What are you gonna do? Pullback spot 46.01. All right, stopped out on that pull, guys. That is it for me. It might go up higher, but again, I put a 15 trailing stop on it. That was it. And it kind of made sense.
Report that the White House is on lockdown.
46, 45.95. See. But other than that, guys, that's it for me. So if you guys aren't in this, what you want to watch is this uptrend. Uptrend breaks, you probably get a pullback right into that 46 level. 46 level can't hold, then you got a bear flag that just formed, then you might get a lower higher low forming and then start pulling low, whatever it is. But you need this trend to hold. My trailing stop got triggered, so I'm out. Other than that, guys, that's it for me. I should be back tomorrow. I do have my little babies here, so I can't be on here all day long. It's summertime, so I do tend to my kids. But right now, guys, it's all. You got the trend. Trend seems like it's holding. 4603, 46 held up. So you break this level, pop, then you can start pushing this right into that 4622 level. 4622 level breaks, you can start pushing towards, I would probably say you should look for that 4647 first. And once you reclaim 4647, you should have a clear, nice curl off the bottom. And I think you'll get other people coming in, and you'll probably get this back up to 4774 area. And that's how I would trade that. But other than that, guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. If you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel. Give it a like, give it a share. But this is typically how I trade and what I look for and what I do day in and day out. Again, the key spot, this is the trend that I wanted to break. Once you pop that, you should have a nice little push. But hey, I got a trailing stop on it. I respect my trailing stop. Got stopped out. So that should push higher. All right, guys, that is it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think we should have a couple earnings plays coming in tomorrow afternoon, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure. I'll look into that later on. But all right, guys, take care. Stay green. Be safe.